Picture this moment that so many of you know all too well. You wake up on payment day, reach for your phone or head to your computer, and open your banking app with that unmistakable flutter in your chest. The age pension has landed in your account, and instantly two emotions wash over you simultaneously. There is relief, because the money has arrived and you can breathe again. But there is also that creeping anxiety, that nagging question in the back of your mind wondering whether this amount is correct, whether something has changed without your knowledge, or whether this is the fortnight where the rules quietly shift and nobody bothered to tell you. If you are a single-age pensioner living in Australia right now, please understand that this feeling is not imagined, it is not paranoia, and you are certainly not alone in experiencing it. The year 2026 is positioning itself to become one of the most significant years in recent memory for Australians who depend on the age pension, and this is especially true for single pensioners who already navigate life on margins far tighter than most couples ever experience. What appears as a minor adjustment on a government document can translate into major consequences in your everyday reality. A difference of just a few dollars each fortnight can determine whether your groceries last until the next payment, whether your electricity bill gets paid before the disconnection warning arrives, or whether you find yourself reluctantly dipping into savings you desperately hoped would carry you further into your retirement years. Welcome back to Pension Pathfinders AU, the channel dedicated to cutting through the confusion surrounding Australia's pension system. Here, we speak in plain English, we avoid bureaucratic jargon, and we never leave you guessing about what matters most to your financial well-being. Our mission is simple: to ensure every senior in Australia, particularly those battling the challenges of living on a fixed income, has access to clear, accurate, and compassionate information. We understand the struggles you face because we have heard from thousands of you, and we are committed to being your trusted guide through every change, every update, and every challenge that comes your way. Today's video is absolutely essential viewing for every single-age pensioner across Australia, as well as anyone approaching retirement age, because we are diving deep into the 2026 age pension payments, breaking down the income and assets tests, and explaining the new rules that could directly impact your eligibility and your payments. Let us begin by acknowledging a fundamental reality that too often goes unspoken. Single pensioners in Australia already receive less combined support than couples, yet the costs of running a household do not simply halve because you live alone. Your rent does not become half price. Your electricity bill does not magically reduce by 50%. Council rates, insurance premiums, food costs, transport expenses, and medical bills continue rising regardless of whether one person or two people occupy your home. Many single pensioners feel every price increase more sharply, and for those of you in this situation, we want you to know that your struggles are valid and your concerns are heard. This is precisely why even modest adjustments to the age pension in 2026 carry such enormous significance for your daily life. In 2026, age pension payments for singles are being adjusted according to indexation rules that take into account inflation rates, wage growth patterns, and broader cost of living pressures affecting Australian households. On paper, this appears routine, almost administrative. In practice, this indexation is designed to prevent your pension from losing purchasing power as prices climb around you. For single pensioners specifically, the maximum basic rate has increased slightly, and when combined with supplements including the pension supplement and energy supplement, your total fortnightly payment edges higher than in previous years. However, here is the honest truth that many official announcements fail to mention. While your payment amount rises, everyday living costs are rising alongside it, and often faster. Rental prices across many Australian regions continue their relentless upward trajectory. Electricity and gas prices remain unpredictable and frequently volatile. Insurance premiums have climbed substantially. Medical expenses, from prescriptions to dental work to specialist appointments, are considerably higher than they were just a few short years ago. So the question single pensioners across Australia are asking is straightforward and fair. Is the 2026 increase actually enough to make a meaningful difference? For some of you, it will provide genuine relief. For others, it will feel like running on a treadmill, working hard just to stay in the same place. And for those hovering near the income or assets cutoff points, the increase might not appear in your bank account at all. The income test in 2026 continues examining how much money you receive from employment, investments, superannuation income streams, or other sources. If you are a single pensioner earning below the free area threshold, your pension remains unaffected. Once you exceed that threshold, however, your pension reduces progressively according to a taper rate. The good news is that in 2026, these thresholds have been adjusted slightly upward, benefiting singles who undertake part-time work or receive modest returns from savings accounts. However, this is precisely where many pensioners encounter unexpected problems. Even small increases in your income, perhaps higher interest earnings from a term deposit or a few additional shifts at work, can reduce your pension by more than you anticipated. Some pensioners discover they are effectively working for almost no additional benefit once the reduction rate applies to their earnings. This does not mean you should avoid working if employment brings you satisfaction, purpose, or social connection, but it absolutely means you must understand how the 2026 system treats every dollar of your income. Beyond payments and tests, it is crucial that every senior in Australia understands the full range of government programs and benefits available to support you. The Commonwealth Seniors Health Card provides access to cheaper prescription medicines and bulk billed doctor visits for those who do not qualify for the full pension. The Pensioner Concession Card, automatically issued to age pension recipients, unlocks discounts on medications through the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme, reduced utility bills in many states, and cheaper public transport fares. Rent assistance continues helping eligible pensioners manage housing costs, though many feel this support has not kept pace with actual rent increases in major cities and regional areas alike. The Work Bonus Scheme allows pensioners to earn additional income from employment without it affecting their pension, providing genuine flexibility for those who wish to remain active in the workforce. Home care packages support seniors who need assistance to remain living independently in their own homes, covering services from cleaning and gardening to nursing care and allied health services. State-based seniors cards offer additional discounts at participating businesses, helping stretch your pension further for everyday purchases. Each of these programs exists specifically to support you, and claiming every entitlement you deserve is not asking for charity, it is simply receiving what you have earned through a lifetime of contribution to this nation. The assets test remains equally important for single pensioners, often more so than the income test. This assessment examines what you own rather than what you earn, including savings accounts, investment portfolios, vehicles, and property beyond your primary residence. In 2026, asset thresholds have also been indexed upward slightly, potentially helping single pensioners sitting right on the eligibility boundary. But small changes create significant effects. If your assets increase through market growth, receiving an inheritance, or selling valuable items, your pension could reduce or cease entirely. Conversely, if your asset value falls, you might become eligible for higher payments or requalify for pension support altogether. Regular reviews of your financial position are essential in 2026, particularly whenever your circumstances change. For those renting in 2026, the challenges remain particularly acute. Rent assistance rates have been adjusted, but housing stress persists as a serious issue for single pensioners watching rental markets climb beyond their reach. Healthcare costs continue weighing heavily, with out-of-pocket expenses for prescriptions, dental treatment, and specialist care stretching budgets to breaking point. Understanding your entitlements, planning ahead, and seeking help when needed are more important now than ever before. The age pension is not merely a payment, it represents a lifeline for millions of Australians, and for singles, it often constitutes the main or only source of income supporting your entire existence. Changes in 2026 may appear technical and bureaucratic, but their impact is deeply human. This is about dignity, independence, and the peace of mind you deserve after decades of hard work and contribution. If you are feeling overwhelmed by all of this, please know you are not navigating these waters alone. Pension Pathfinders AU exists precisely because the system is complex by design, and explanations rarely arrive in clear, accessible language. We are here to walk beside you through every change, every update, and every challenge ahead. If this information has helped you understand what 2026 holds for single-age pensioners, please like this video so others facing similar situations can find it too. Subscribe to Pension Pathfinders AU for ongoing updates about age pension payments, Centrelink changes, and retirement planning across Australia. Share this video with someone who might benefit, because one conversation, one piece of timely information, can make all the difference. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, look after each other, and remember that together, we are navigating the pension system as one community.